you're joining us for the very first time, everything you're going to shop for with me this afternoon is all made in Ireland. It has 4 easy pays, and that just means you can choose any credit card you want. We guarantee you Christmas delivery, so you can feel comfortable. And as you're shopping with us, if you were to guess the size wrong, we have free shipping on the sizes as well. And if you have your QVC store card, that's 5 easy pays, all made in Ireland. And I told you that story about the airport. There's a lot of fun things to shop for in the airport, but these things that you're going to see, we work with the best of the best, and they bring us more colors than they do any other retailer. So, and our prices are sharp on these. If you oh, wait a minute, Carrie. So it's that Q Card Day 9. Q Card Day 9. Every Tuesday, 12 days of Q Card, 15% off your purchase. Don't forget to put the code in Q Card Day 9. Thank you, Carrie, for reminding me. I was on last week, and I think it was my first time I was on Tuesday or, the other week, and I was like, that's a good deal. So use the Q card. All right, so let's have some fun and talk about a zip front wool cardigan. Prices on these are sale prices, but they're going up at the end of the day, so please keep that in mind. With that, the 5 easy pays on this will go away at the end of the day as well, so you can get this beautiful sweater home made in Ireland, $28, and you're saving $36 on this. We'll talk about the sizing. It's double extra small, small, medium, large, extra large, double extra large on this. I'll take you through the colors. This is that beautiful soft gray, and you will find that these beautiful yarns are going to be marled, so that's 2 colors that are twisted into one, which gives it such definition to all of the gorgeous stitching. That is your soft gray. Here's what we call natural, and that's always a good choice. My first Irish sweater, for what it's worth, was the natural one. Only 400 remain in that. You'll never go wrong. I mean, look at the intricacy of those stitches. Here is the navy blue for you. 250 available, rather. I am wearing the marled, am I wearing the marled green? I am wearing the marled green. So that's already very popular. Fewer than 100, I have to tell you, greens always go really fast when we talk about our Irish goods for good reason. But take a look at this fashion color for you. This is the beautiful plum color, 95 remain. And then we have a pale blue for you. Also, last call on that one. Oh, how pretty is that? Extra large and 1X in that. 100% merino wool. Sizing on this, I'm wearing my normal size, which is a medium here on QVC. Would this be something, I mean, I guess it would depend on the gentleman, but, it goes all the way up to double extra large, so maybe the guys could partake. It could be like a his.
For the largest, for the darker colors, I would definitely see that this is something that could be worn for both, because these are, historically, this type of stitching was done for a man's work garment. So really, this type of neck has also been seen across all types of men's garments. Well, I have a sweater myself that has the kind of, it's a kind of somewhere between a troyer neck and a funnel neck, really, at the end of the day. And there's no reason why in a dark color that this couldn't be unisex.
Yeah, absolutely. I guess I should probably
or in the natural as well, of course. Like the plastic, that's the quintessential Aran color. Like that's the natural color of the sheep. We try to use as much unbleached merino as possible. This is the quintessential color. Like men's sweaters are often sold in that color. So I would say in the darker and the natural, absolutely no problem with this being worn by a man.
The collar on this, the intricacy of the stitching. Let's start at the top with the collar, because it almost feels like it's a double layer.
And that's the great thing about this. It actually is a double layer, which means that, and the pattern is on the inside of the collar and the outside. So if you're wearing it up like a funnel neck, you can see the pattern on the outside. If you open, or if you fold it down or roll it down like this, you can also see the pattern on the inside. Or if it's just open and lying flat across the chest, the pattern will still be visible. But from a structural point of view, it's that 2 layers of knitted material that give it the strength of construction to actually stand proud from the neck. So even though this is 100% merino wool, people don't always want something that's going to be touching their neck, regardless of how soft the material is. So this, because this is a double layer, it will stand and a little bit away from the neck. So it'll be comfortable. And also you can always pull a little bit closer to your neck if there's a little bit of a nip in the air, or if it's a little bit windy. But then of course it's this beautiful merino wool, so it's going to help regulate your body temperature. It's not going to feel kind of uncomfortable like some synthetic, some artificial kind of fibers can do. And this one really is a great treasure trove of the traditional stitching. Like on the back there, you can see, even starting from the top down, you've got this row of honeycomb stitches. You've got this row of trellis stitches. You've got these very small fisherman's cables, and all of these come together to. And also we use these going from a horizontal just below the empire line down to these vertical patterns. It gives a great silhouette to the wearer. When you get that pattern breaks, there's these certain design rules that we try to follow as often as possible. That if you break the pattern in certain places, it really just mentally makes something very appealing to the eye. This is a great example of that.
You know, Barry, not only that, I mean, they're just so flattering. The patterns are not done by accident. You know, they really, they chisel you out. Many times we see, and what's available to us here in the beautiful Irish stores that you find throughout this country as well, they have like one stitch or two stitches all the way around. I mean, the intricacy on this, but also the change of stitches can be very flattering, so you'll want to wear it. It's something that's very fashion forward. I mean, 30 years ago when we started, we had some very classic, timeless sweaters, which I know because I still own them and wear them. But these really have taken a wonderful fashion appeal to them.
We like to see ourselves being on the forefront of trying to really bring this style of knitting into the 21st century, and it can be done in very subtle ways, as you can see there. Like some people, like if you buy a very inexpensive sweater, sometimes you can look at it and say like it just looks boxy, it's a dead straight line. But really, we're subtly adding more material as you go around to hug the figure as you go down. So the sweater is a slightly wider when it comes down to the hips than it is just below the bust line. And really, it's not supposed to stand out, but really there's an amount of shaping that goes into this, and really that it slows down the process. But it's so worth it when you see something well, it's always nice to someone have a very baggy sweater. Sometimes you want something that's just it cuts in the right places, you know, and just catches in the right places. And really, that's what we try to do in this. You can see as you're holding it up there, it's not going down dead straight from the armhole. There is a curve going down there. And really, that's done subtly by adding a little bit of extra pattern here and there as you move down, and that just causes it to go out in a slightly A shape, not A shape that's going to be unflattering, just where it's just going to catch the hips at the right point.
Well, it gives you a shape, as you said. It's not just a straight box to it, and that's why you shop for your Irish sweaters here in QVC. The option to pick up different sweaters. I mean, and for $140. Barry, think about it. I mean, you could buy someone a sweater that you found at the mall, which there's nothing wrong with that. But you could get a sweater that's made in Ireland, a sweater that almost repels dirt. As we were saying, you're probably going to wear like a t-shirt underneath it, or I've never had to go ahead and dry clean mine, and that's how you care for it.
And you can wear a t-shirt underneath it. Like I said, I'm wearing one of our federal t-shirts. Perfectly comfortable to wear next to your skin.
Yeah.
If you have those old memories of the old-fashioned style sweaters from maybe when you were very young, that were coarse and harsh and very kind of like stiff fibers, merino wool will change your mind completely with that. It's so comfortable, and also it's great to be using a natural fiber. Today, with this world of fast fashion, where things are so disposable and and it's just so terrible for the environment, we have something that's made from a natural, biodegradable fiber that's sustainable, and will just help you regulate your body temperature and make you look good at the same time. So it's win-win-win.
Very well put. I mean, it's all of those things. You're getting something that gets passed down from generation to generation, all made in Ireland. These designs, the colors, right here on QVC today. They're on sale, but just till the end of the day. The 5 easy pays has to disappear then too. Here's your soft gray. Look at the natural. I mean, his and hers, how fabulous would that be? The navy blue is really beautiful. I am wearing the green. Here's your green for you. Your leaf green? I think it's leaf green. Oh, marl green. Here's plum. And then we have pale blue, which is extremely limited, most limited in fact. Ah, the tablecloth is sold out. Darn it, I love that tablecloth. So pretty. I totally agree, thanks. Carrie's my line producer and we're both saying at the same time. That's so pretty, and there's something else that you can pass down from generation to generation. That's what this whole show is all about, just enjoying. You don't have to be Irish